my name is Paul Daggett with Remax Realty Professionals. I'd like to welcome you to a session this afternoon where I'm with Rob and Attila, and they're both from Harding's Painting and
Home Improvement
Company. Today, these two gentlemen here are going to help us to determine exactly how we go about getting the home presented in the best possible way, and through their company, they've been able to do that. I can attest to that because they did it for my home and a number of my clients' homes as well. So to begin with, let's start with Rob here. Rob, could you tell us a little bit about the company itself?
Yeah, certainly. Harding started as a painting company here in Calgary out of a little garage in Bindapore in 1996 from our founder Dalton Harding. And over the process of a few years, he started bringing on what he called licensees, which are basically employees that turned into subcontractors, Attila being one of those, as well as one of our partners, Corey Arsenault. And over the years, it built up to about 2011, where Attila actually took over the president's position of the job, or of the company, I should say, and Dalton retired away from painting, and we started growing it from just painting into handyman, texturing, epoxy floor division, and renovations as well.
And so Attila, you're the head of the painting division then?
I'm one of the managers, yes.
One of the managers, and so could you explain to us what your position is and what you do?
Yeah, certainly, Paul. So really to look after the everyday aspects of running a painting company. As a company, we look after all of Calgary and its surrounding areas, and I've got some territorial areas that I look after contractually for the company.
Oh, excellent.
That's kind of,
and how large of a team do you manage?
That really varies. Basically what the season is. So obviously, exterior season we can expand and kind of balloon the operations. But I would say typically 8 to 10 guys.
Okay. And so, as one of the public, what differentiates your company from others? Why would I go to you versus your competition? And you can.
That's a loaded question.
One of the things that we
what do you do?
It's service. I mean, end of day, any painting company is service. Currently, right now, we are the most Google reviewed painting company in Western North America. So really, it's about service, and we're pretty proud of that fact because our customers really engage with us and give us those reviews with not much taunting.
Attila is very honest. He's very aware of clients, that this is their client's home, and that he's trying to make it even better for them. So he is a very excellent guy to deal with.
So it's really service. The quality of work that these guys do is incredible. And the quality of paint, we generally use Sherwin-Williams, and I'm just amazed at what it's like. So it's the quality of work that we do, the service that we give is really the difference compared to everybody else.
Excellent. So Attila, if there's a client out there and they're serious about going into the spring market, listing their home, what would you be recommending to that individual as to what they could be doing to get their house looking as best as possible?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, honestly, painting is really the one of the easiest ways to transform and really give a different feel and a different look to your house, whether that is inside or outside.
Well, certainly this timing for doing a video like this couldn't be any better because, yeah, as you say, we're just entering into that market right now. You could start getting interiors done, and as the weather starts to warm up, because apparently the gopher or whatever it was, groundhog, didn't see a shadow, so we only got like 5 weeks left of winter, so that's a good thing. So exterior painting is a realistic opportunity for you guys to get out there. Now, what temperatures do you require in order to actually paint outdoors?
Really, the key of that formula is very simple. It just simply can't drop below 2 degrees overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's excellent. And so, what are the popular colors today that people are moving towards in order to, be within the 2023 kind of environment?
Correct. I mean, really, the gray tones are still very, very, very popular. We are seeing a bit of a shift towards the high reflective whites. That's mainly for interiors. And it looks great. It really brightens the home. The only challenge is that homeowners need to be aware that if they do pick a high reflective white, it will require minimum of 3 coats, but maybe 4 or sometimes even 5, depending on what color of your base starting point is. So if you're going from like a dark burgundy to a high reflective white, I mean, we're looking at multiple coats, which basically just translates into a higher cost to get the paint job done. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, these days, everything to his point, the gray, I still see grays as popular, but when you're looking at selling a home, keep it neutral. When people are coming in, so the high reflective whites are great, but cost-wise, when you're adding all those multiple coats, stick with a good eggshell at a neutral color. Keep most of it there, and then maybe do one feature wall that gives you a spot of color that's within the color trends of what we're seeing typically. And funny enough, this year, I just this morning finished doing a blog on it. Sherwin-Williams has gone back to grounding, and what I mean by grounding is they're going back to earth tones. So the color trends for the year, there's a little bit of red. Benjamin Moore's color of the year is actually a red. But Sherwin-Williams has gone to more earth tones as some of the more popular colors. So that would be really good for a feature wall at a house that's for sale, where you're keeping the rest of the home neutral.
Okay. So essentially then, to get the home ready and you're moving towards getting the paint job done, there are different qualities of paint too. So what would you recommend as far as quality goes? Like, because there's eggshell, there's like lustrous types of paint. So what do you end up utilizing?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, really, ceilings, flat product, just to minimize the flashing and perhaps the imperfections that you may see within the drywall and kind of the beams or any sort of height difference within the ceilings. Walls, eggshell. However, the trends are kind of migrating towards an eggshell flat. It's kind of like a mix, but the look is still a flat look, but it gives you a little bit more wipeability. The trim used to be semi-gloss. Again, people's expectations and the trends have gone to more like a pearl, which is again a less sheen.
Well, that's excellent insight to colors as well as what's trending today, which is really important.
The other area that we really find that really gives a really good return on your investment is kitchen cupboards.
Oh, right.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the traditional oak cabinets, you can repaint those, right?
100%.
And so you guys in your shop have a system set up there where you bring them in and you can get them done inside of an enclosed room? Is that what?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got a professional grade spray booth, so basically just creates an environment that allows us to apply and create the best finish possible.
When you're in a situation like you are in the real estate market in Calgary today, or Canada, but market especially Calgary, getting your top dollar and getting that price that you're trying to get, making these changes helps you do it.
Yeah, and one of the biggest things, the reason why homes stay on the market and they're on too long is because they're not shiny apples. And these guys produce shiny apples, and that's the key. You want your home as best presented as possible once you enter the market, and the only way you can do that is getting the advice in advance prior to going in the market, having folks like these guys from Harding's come in and give you quality service that's going to get your home to the standard that when a buyer comes in, they're going to love it right off the bat, and you may even get multiple offers, right?
All shiny apples, no worms.
That's the idea. Well, I really thank you guys for coming in. Thank you very much,
appreciate
Rob.
it.
Great pleasure meeting you.
Thanks a lot,
And
Paul.
Attila, once again, thank you for watching, everybody, and it's been a great, insightful afternoon being with these two gentlemen and sharing their expertise, so thank you very much for watching.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.